Hello, I am Fjallsback and welcome to Baldur's Gate. Well, last episode we teleported to Candlekeep, which is where we started out, and I think this is also where the series, or not the series, but Baldur's Gate 1 ends. Right, so we have a Keeper of the Portal.
Hold, travelers! Before you will be allowed entrance, you must donate a tome of great value to our library.
Right. That is a steep toll. Well, we have the book you require. You met the requirements to gain entry to our most holy library. It is fine to see the child of Gorion once again within these hallowed grounds. Please have your less civilized friends refrain from causing trouble. We are very strict with the letter of the law, as you well know, Conrad. Yeah, welcome home, right? And we teleported inside the gate. So we're going to go on to all these places again. I'm just wondering. Don't think we need to.
I can, but try.
Right, well, if it isn't... Well, it'll be if that isn't someone with a tale to tell. I don't know who is. What have you been up to in the past? I don't know, I guess just took a long ride home. Friendly Armin, Bergos, Nashkel, Baldur's Gate. Killing more kobolds than you can imagine. Hey, you wouldn't happen to need a few rusty old short swords, would you? Because I've got loans. No, tons, sorry. I've been trying to get to the bottom of this metal crisis. I haven't put it all together yet, but the Iron Throne has their hand in this somehow. Let's go with that one. The Iron Throne, two of the leaders are right here, right now, at the central keep. I hope you know that what you're being doing, cause Candlekeep isn't the place for blind accusations. Look, I will just pretend the topic never came up, okay? Speak with this guy next.
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we really need to go any of these places here. Just go straight in.
Try.
Let's talk to the guard first.
I should have joined the army.
Something about an iron shortage. Yeah, tell me about it.
Salutations. I am Catterley, a visitor of Candlekeep, like yourselves.
Okay, he comes to speak with us. Okay, salutation, I'm Catterley, a visitor like yourselves. Pardon if I seem out of sorts, but the journey has been too long and treacherous, and my labours age me so. May I inquire as to your name? I am certain that I've seen your face before, but cannot fully place it. Conrad is my name. If it's any of your business, I'm Conrad. I'm called this place home for many years. Let's go with number 2. Conrad, then I know you well, though you may be hard pressed to remember. I was last here years ago and conferred with your foster father as you were off to chores. I'm not much your senior, really. I'm certain you tire of hearing it, that the Legion have told you the same, but Gorion was well known to me. His death has been mourned by many. Alright, which answer will we go for? I do not wish to dwell on his death. I have moved along with my life, though I cherish the memories. His death is in the past and shall remain there. I am my own person, I have my own concerns. I have received sympathy from many persons I've never met before. Who was he to receive such adulation? Let's go with number 3. Simple respect is all that it is. Gorion did many good things for many people. When I last spoke with him, I was barely acquainted with his fellows myself, but those who harp do tend to keep themselves their afflictions. He was a long-standing member, from what I understand. Likely he said nothing to you because he wished your childhood to be as normal as possible. I suppose all parents wish this, whether the child is theirs or not. I have yet to meet anyone who made claims to achieving it though. How do you wager you have fared? As well as can be expected, though I have learned much about myself that perhaps were left unknown. As much I'd like to continue our chat, I have important matters to attend to. Forgive me, but I must go. No, let's go with number 1 here. Would that I had a gold coin for every person I've heard say such a thing. I'm sure your troubles vary greatly from my own experience, but we all have trials we must overcome. We all have a side that should not see the light of day too often. What matters is how much strength you wish to let it have. Bah, such words are better saved for classes and meditations. Sorry. Not for reunions. I will take my leave, though perhaps I shall see you again before I am to go. The tomes of Candlekeep are very nearly endless, and I'm sure to be there for 10 days at least. There are some within the central keep who wish to speak with you. You should be wise to visit there sometime. Farewell, my friend. Alright, anyway, I'm heading into the central keep. Well, there's another named person standing here. Well, does it indicate that we should go round? Because that was his thought was. Oh, why hello, have you seen my book? Wait, no, you found that already, didn't you? Oh, I just don't know anymore. You haven't been around lately, have you? No, I haven't been back since Conrad died. Never changed. Philia, I love you just the way you are. No, I've been out investigating crisis. No, I'll never change. Why, that's enough to make an old woman blush. Gorian sure raised a charmer, didn't you? Alright. Should I go for all these places? No, let's go right in. Let's go right in.
I can but try.
Reader, go look at the shelf. It's a normal book. Normal book.
No, excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Okay. Another normal book, no history of the Dales and the Elven Courts. Let's head to the other wing here. The vice founder of Candlekeep. History of Kalisham. Another vice founder, and this is the same guy, yeah.
Something on your mind?
Conrad, my child, look at you. Your face has gained some new lines since the days when I tutored you. Karan, you speak true, but it's not your fault. You prepared me as well as you could for what lay beyond these walls. I just prayed and prepared for what I shall find within them now that I've returned. Why, what's wrong here? Shall I tell the Watchers? The Watchers are no more used than a bundle of sticks. Please just tell me if you've seen anything strange within the library in the past week. Yes, call the Watchers, but first tell me if you've seen anything strange about the library today. Let's go with that one. Strange. Why, yes, that is just the word I would have used for that Cobra fellow. He was right here beside me, taking Alundo's prophecies from their place on the shelf and reading them. I could hear his voice, recognize the seer's words upon his quiet breath, but when I turned to steal a glance at him from the corner of my eye, it was a strangest thing. His eyes were closed and he was reciting page after page as if from memory. I heard your footsteps. He heard your footsteps, it seems, and wandered off. I was just returning the prophecies to the rightful place. It might be wise to take a look. If this Coveras is dangerous, though, I'm afraid I'm too old and too bookish to be more than a hindrance. Forgive me, but I must leave you now. Alright. So did you give me some scrolls, or... Or what? Nope, apparently didn't. I guess I have to find them and look at them. History of Cormer. So the reader. History of Zambia. History of some lost king. Vocalize and letter. What does this letter say? During the days of the Avatar, the Lord of Murder will spawn a score of mortal progeny. These offspring will be aligned good and evil, but chaos will follow through them all. When the beast's bastard children come of age, they will bring havoc to the lands of the Sword Coast. One of these children must rise above the rest and claim their father's legacy. This inheritor will shape the history of the Sword Coast for centuries to come. Yeah, and I believe we are one of those children. So vocalize. We have this one. Yeah, we have this one sorted out. So that's all fine.
Can I help you?
History of Halrua. I remember that with the children from the first time I played this game. Chill touch. We both know this. That's all fine. The spawn of the Lord of Murder are fated to come into their inheritance through bloodshed and misery. It is the hope of their father that only one shall remain alive to inherit his legacy. I foresee that the children of Baal shall kill each other in a bloody massacre. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Okay, nothing on this particular shelf. History of Moonsea. Another reader. History of Lurian. Few named characters.
Contain the world's knowledge.
Okay, one of them is coming to speak with us. Well, dip me in broth and call me stewed. If it isn't little Conrad. Why, I haven't seen you for nearly quite some time anyway. Hi Theron, how have you been? I still remember you running about the keep in your little swaddling clothes, pestering the elders and spooking the cows. Ain't that right, Jessup? Surely was. Yes, yep, of course, you never did stay in those rags of yours for long. I don't have time for this. Yes, I remember, but how have you been? You'd be naked as a jailbird the moment someone turned their back on you. I remember the day that fellow Blackstaff came floating in, and right there you were, tearing around the outer keep with Gorion hot on your trail. Took the cloak right off his back, you did. You made yourself just the cutest little... I don't miss this kind of aggravation. You geezer, get lost. Yes, I remember. Could you please drop it, please? How have you been? This is very well written here. Wait, I remember it all now. There was Kelvin Blackstaff trying his hardest to look important while you ran through the stable with his cape tied around your waist. Such a lark, eh, Jessup? I thought I'd catch my death from laughing, I did. You and me both. Gorion was shaking like a leaf. He was so mad. How fun this has been. Nobody was sure what to do, and then Kelben mutters some words and catches you by the scruff of your neck with some sort of spectral hand. He hauls you out and drops you right in front of him, grabbing his filthy cape in the process. Everyone was scared, even they weren't they, Jessup? Sure enough, scared witless. Yep, and the old Kelban bursts into the biggest laugh you could ever hear. Everyone in the keep was laughing like mad, except you, Conrad. You just stood there naked as the day you were born and wondering what the fuss was about. I tell you, those were the days. Yes, or keep your old hazy recollections to yourself. No, oh yes. Oh, certainly, little one. Stop by any time, though. I've got some paintings of you as a youngster. I'm sure your little friends would love to see. Remember the one of Conrad on the bearskin rug, Jessup? They just keep going, sort of, with this, right? Sure do, in the buff, as usual. Cute as a bug you were. Now go play with your friends. Now go on. Nicely done, this. Was nicely done. Right. We have looked at this shelf, I think. Yeah. This shelf. History of Dambrath. This particular shelf over here. History of War and the Golden. This shelf inside here. Web. Let's grab that one. There's a shelf here. History of the Shadowdale 1. History of Estragund. There's a reader standing here, alright. Knock. We have at least one copy of Knock as far as I know. History of Lorien, and we had looked at this one, right? Right. Yeah, we both know these. Well, actually, I don't, because I cannot learn evocation school spells here. Alright, head on further in. Quick save just in case something awful is gonna happen. History to Shadowdale. Nothing here. Nothing here. And some cooks.
Hello there.
Alright.
What?
Oh, did I look at these? Yeah, I think I did, right? Am I wrong? I don't remember right now. I think I did. Or I think I did. Alright. So is there any way up or down? Oh, there's a way up here, maybe? Or what? This is not the place we're supposed to go? Don't really see how to advance here. Don't see any obvious stairs. Might just be blind there, that is also a thing. But no. Does not seem to be the case. There's nothing around here. Oh, there you are. There you are. Oh, I can't hit it again. Oh, come on, where are you? There.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Right, Banales. Hello, Conrad. It's good to see you once again. A pity you could not have returned during more restful times. Why? What is going on that would cause you such stress? Oh, it's nothing, I'm sure. It's just that, well, things seem a little strange around here. Those decidedly unmerchant-like merchants, for one, and some of our own monks are acting odd as well. One fellow in particular. Really? And who should that be? Well, there's this fellow named Cobra. I assume he's visiting some sage of some sort, but he seems more interested in our guests than the tomes. He's making me nervous. I think he has had the same effect on others as well. Young Sistal has been out of sorts for days now. He's not as thick-skinned as I. You remember how nervous he used to be. He's quite the opposite now. Seems like a totally different person. I worry about him. I should go. I've been quite nice speaking with you. Right, changeling, I guess.
I can but try.
So, all sorts of shelves.
In the year of the turrets, a great host will come from the east like a plague of locusts. So saith the wise Alando.
Alright, that's an ominous chant. Let's find some sort of corner of this map here and work our way one way or the other. Let's go into this room, say. And then have a look at shelves. History of Shadowdale. History of Shadowdale. Who are you? You're a priest. You gonna say anything useful, or are you just gonna chant?
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Alright. So reader up here. Another history of Shadowdale. And more history of Shadowdale. Alright. Let's head down to this end again. And work our way around the room. History of Shadowdale. Chromatic Orb. History of the North. History of the North. History of the North. History of Dead 3. Scroll. Alright. There's Chanter here.
The Lord of Murder shall perish, but in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. Chaos will be sown from their passage, so saith the wise Alando.
Alright, that is sort of the same prophecy that we read a moment ago. Conrad, you look distressed. What is it, child? Nothing, nothing. I'm just finding it very hot in here. There is trouble here, Chanter. You must help me. Go with that one. You're right, I felt it too. Pray, tell me how this aging frame can help you. I must know who has visited the keep lately and where they have spent their time. As a Chanter, you know the history of the keep better than any other. I've grown up here. I have played within these walls, but there were many places I was never allowed to go. I'm older now, and I will go where I must. But please, are there any places in this keep of which I was never told? But what right have you to ask, child? Another child and more Chanter. The entire keep is in danger, even its most secret and sacred places. Please, Chanter, Gorion would have had it so. Sigh. A grown old man and the young are not so young anymore, nor the carefree so carefree. Alando the Seer, the one who founded this fortress of knowledge and whose prophecies I chant each day, he is entombed deep in the bowels of this place. I tell you this, Conrad, because you are right. It is time you knew, but I beg of you, in Gorion's name, do not venture into those trapped and warded halls unless some higher power than myself bids you to go. Your stepfather would never forgive me for your loss. I must go now, child Conrad. It is time for the to chant the seer's prophecies as I always have. Let me guess that we have to go into these basements. That I would bet good money on, right? So here, another book. History of the North. another further book. Grab a scroll. Another scroll. History of the last march of the giants. Another reader. Oh, that's the guy that has been wandering about here. Alright, History of the North. Let's take care of the shelves first. Okay, more History of the North. More History of the North. Even more History of the North. Let me guess, History of the North? No, History of Tether. History of Shadowdale. And History of Shadowdale. Right. So let's speak with this guy. The mysterious, suspicious guy. Okay, he's walked away. There you are. Thought he was gonna stay still, but apparently not. Ah, I thought I might find you somewhere around here. Allow me to introduce myself. Perhaps another time. There's some research that I'm currently working on which demands my attention, or please do. Well, please do. My name is Cobra. I used to work for your father, running messages to his Harper friends in Waterdeep before he passed on. He entrusted this ring to me and asked that I give it to you should evil ever befall him. Will you take it? Ha. So is he leading me into some sort of trap here, or what? If it is my father's will, then I shall wear it. Thank you for your kindness to him. Well, evil befell him all right, but I want nothing of your baubles. And what evil befell him, Cobras? Well, I'll go with number 2, actually. You were there, you saw it all. A woman, an armored figure, 2 ogres wielding clubs, and 2 archers. But Gryan's petty magic was of little use against them, was it not? And you fled with your tail between your legs, hiding amidst the trees until dawn broke, and now it comes full circle, doesn't it? The Iron Throne is so close that you can almost touch him and wreak your revenge for that night. You know me well, Cobras, and my father too. Give me the ring and let me find my vengeance. Let's go with number 1, I guess. Wear it with your father's pride and about you. Then, before you go, listen to me well. The leaders of the Iron Throne are here in the keep, even as you speak. They are at their weakest and most unprotected. If you ever hope to kill them, now is the time. Now go, the Iron Throne awaits you. Right. Don't know if that was the right way to go here, but... Okay, Ring of Protection +1. Is that all for that small ring here? Doesn't seem very impressive at all. Yeah, we know all these spells, right? Right.
You have need of me?
Okay, I didn't know if we could trust that guy, but give him the benefit of the doubt. More books. History of the Bell in the Depths. History of the Chosen of Mystra. Let's do this particular room. 1 more shelf to go, it looks like. And History of the Dales and the Elven Court. Alright, so seems like we've been everywhere, so we just need to go further up if we can. This seems to go down. This seems to go up. Okay, like so. Alright, I will go up, but that I will do in the next episode. I will take a break here. Thank you very much for watching.